Hello, Gods of Olympus fans! It's Astodro here. The next update for the game is just around the corner, and I wanted to put together a quick video to dive into all the sneak peeks, hints, and all the clues that we've gotten on what's coming for Thanatos. Let's get into it! Most of the info that I will be reviewing is coming from the official Gods of Olympus reveal video, but I also have some of my own gameplay from when Thanatos was in the daily challenge rotation. Here's our best look at the new character. I'm personally a big fan of the design. He's got a scythe, weapon in the back, a pop of color with what I think are poppy flowers going across the diagonal. I was worried he was going to look too much like the three Furies in the underworld, but he looks different enough that I don't think they'll be mixed up. But I won't lie, his hair kinda looks like an underworld Apollo. His bio is pretty standard. It says he's the god of death and the brother of Hypnos. I wouldn't be surprised if the developers are setting up that Hypnos will eventually be added as another underworld god here. Looking at his health and attack stats, both are surprisingly high. I'm hoping this means he will be easier to keep alive, since I found that the underworld gods are a lot harder to keep alive than the Olympus gods. His first power is something called Doom that deals heavy damage and targets the most powerful units nearby. This is pretty much meant to counter heroes and villains, which I like, and something that's really needed for the Underworld team. Maxed out, it looks like the power is doing almost 500,000 in unit damage, which is just insane. Just to compare, I think one use of this power is doing more damage than Megara's Plague, which is her 3rd level power. I'm not sure if this is damage per unit or spread out across all units in range, but it's still going to put a solid dent in the defensive forces. The only limitation that I can see is that the area is pretty small, so you'll have to get pretty close to the heroes to damage them. Here you can see Achilles is in range to throw his spear to be affected by Doom. His second power is called Scythe Wave. This energy wave looks like it's going to be great for wiping out crowds and clusters of weaker buildings. It has a lot of range, but looks like it doesn't reduce recharge time as you level up the way Doom does. It's hard for me to tell how powerful it is from these stats at the higher levels, but I'm looking forward to trying it out. Finally, Thanatos' 3rd level power is the Scythe Storm. To me, this looks like an epic combination of Artemis's Hawkstorm and Hera's Wrath Bomb. It's got both high damage and longer active duration. His alliance power is a mini Doom, which I could see having some utility. I still think the Underworld assist options are really limited in comparison to the Olympus one, but maybe I'll be proved wrong. The Thanatos environment is called Asphodel and boosts ballista towers. I don't have a good look at what the environment looks like, but I'll show my gameplay from the Thanatos Daily Challenge from May. Apologies for the glitching environment in the background. Thanatos was still under development when I played this, so there were still some things that I think got worked out later. Looking closer at the statue, it bothers me a little bit that the poppy flower and sash are not on the same side for the statue and the Pantheon view, but that's not a deal breaker. When I first saw the statue, I thought the things on his hips were little satchels, but now I believe they are armor pieces. When I played this daily challenge, I don't think that the environment boosts were turned on, or if they were, I didn't really notice a big difference. I was able to destroy the citadel before all the statues were down, so that makes me think that the Thanatos statues were not turned on or something. The Asphodel environment will be interesting to try out when it's released. The ballista towers will be great against weaker gods if they are placed well, but I can see the environment being weak against hordes of troops. To counter this, I'll be adding Gorgon towers back to my Underworld base, now that the next update means that they can't be used to one-shot my Underworld villain. I'm super excited to see the Thanatos update come out soon. Overall, Thanatos has some extremely powerful one-off powers that will be changing up my Underworld lineup. If you liked this review, please like and share. I'm a huge Gods of Olympus fan and I'd love to make more videos on the game. See you guys soon for an update release reaction.